Hello, everybody. We're unprepared, but I thought it was important that we started at 9:03. So if you're watching us, then you're just going to see the mayhem that is our unpreparedness. Because people walk into the Dutch Hall, and what they do is they do whatever they goddamn well please, and they don't think of the show prep that's going on around them. Beaver Show tells us, I am not coming. There's no way I'm coming. And then shows up, much to our delight. Mm-hmm. But I got no microphone for him. I got no anything. You got to put it all together. Look at Johnny. He's our director. He can't hear his own sound effects.
Nope.
Oh, no.
I know. It makes me upset that I'm this unprepared. I feel bad for everyone. But, guys, that's sometimes it's good to see how the sausage is made. So you guys are going to get to see all of our blemishes here at the Dutch Hall. Right?
Yep.
Is Kevin going to be in the shot?
Here, we'll move it all over.
We might have to scooch a bit.
Yeah.
Should we talk about how aggressive this microphone setup is for me?
Johnny, you scooch closer to me too, because I don't think it's going to hurt. We're going to get really nice and tight this time. This is
nice and comfy.
Nice and comfy.
I like it.
Isn't this nice?
Yeah.
Now, how many?
It's like cuddling, but for podcasting.
Yeah, right. Look, now we're all nice team,
Yeah.
and we all got our T-shirts.
Yeah.
Not me.
Not me either.
Hey,
But it's nice. It's kind of weird to wear your own concert shirt. You know what I'm saying?
you would be a douche.
Yeah. It's so. But I do want to do it. I do always want to wear the Dutch Hall shirt on stage.
You're
and
proud
stuff.
of it. You're proud of it.
But because I'm proud of it. But I do think it's a bit of self-aggrandizing. You give it to your friends and they wear it on stage, and then you're the shit, right?
Yeah. You have to sponsor their tour then, though.
No, just give your poor comic friends a free T-shirt, and they will wear it.
Instead of their Bud Light one. Or
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing. If you give a comic a shirt, they'll wear the shirt, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wear my old shirt everywhere.
I like that.
Which one, the girl penis one? Or?
Girl penis, yeah. And I forget I got it on, and everyone's like, what does that shirt say? And it's like, girl penis. And then
What is a girl penis?
Manolis' penis.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's got a girl penis. He's got his mom's cock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you have your mom's cock.
I don't know what that means.
Well, like
I think I'm set.
like let's say your grandma on your dad's side has like just a crack vagina, and then
Crack in a sidewalk.
and
That's
then
mine.
and then you're
You got him to stutter.
well, I knew that she's getting ahead of me on this thing, but she's told me before. I've never seen it. I
was trying to write a joke about it.
but but let your mom's mom.
Okay.
Floppy vagina, real floppy, right?
Not my mom's mom.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying in this genetic situation,
Yeah.
That you've created.
your
Okay, let's
dad's
say.
mom
Yeah.
has a crack in the sidewalk. Your mom's mom has
Some extra meat. It's fine.
big floppy one, right? And then you have crack in the sidewalk. You have your dad's vagina, right? You get it? Because it comes from that side of the genetics.
I feel like my undergrad was literally in genetics, and I feel
Isn't
like
that how it works?
that's not at all how it works.
Oh, I read this in the textbook.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you got your dad's eyes,
Yeah.
they say you got your dad's eyes,
That's
right?
right.
And if let's say you don't have your dad's
I
eyes, but you got
understand what
your
you're saying.
granddad's
Yeah,
eyes, right?
Yeah, I get it.
So you'd have your dad's vagina.
I get it.
He just didn't get the vagina, but I bet your sisters did.
What if you had a cracky, sidewalky vagina with flappy lips?
Oh, do you always?
That's not a crack in the sidewalk.
Hey, Mrs. Genetics,
Yeah.
what do you always get your mom's vagina?
Absolutely not. Obviously not.
No. Why? Why? Obviously, my scenario is made up.
Okay, so that's
No,
the
but-
thing. It's made up.
Like, but in real genetics,
Yes.
like would the vagina come from the
Anywhere. You don't know.
the
It could be.
the Y chromosome?
Can it mix?
Or X chromosome?
It definitely
It's like
can.
tits.
It definitely
You don't.
can.
It's probably just like tits. Like
Yeah.
which side of the family you're getting them from.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah, like you could get
mixture.
your dad's tits.
Exactly. I think I
Right.
do. I think I do.
Well, most people don't describe it that way. They say, "Wow, you're like you're on your like your aunt," you know.
You're like,
Yeah.
you're,
But I like
But
how
what if
you're
your nipple-
wording it.
What if your nipples are just like your dad's?
hi
know what I
guys,
mean?
welcome to the show. I think my mom's watching.
You're
But if
getting
that's the tr-
descriptive,
That's
very
the truth
descriptive.
because you'd see your dad's nipples around the pool or something,
Yeah,
right?
Okay, yeah.
And you'd be like, "Hey, those look
Hey,
like my
those
nipples."
look similar.
Right? That's a real possibility. The girl could look at their dad's nipples and be like, "Those are my nipples."
Yeah,
I have the
100%.
same hair on my nipples.
Yeah. That's true, right? I think that's cool.
I'm really glad we opened the show with this.
But there's nothing wrong with like no, all vaginas don't have to be a crack in the wall.
no, they
I've
should-
never seen a vagina I didn't like.
Exactly. That's the thing. At the end of the day, a guy doesn't care.
No, you worded that wrong.
Okay, I mean, the guy's
You
just
worded
excited to
that
be there. Am I
You-
wrong?
You worded that like you implied that all we care about is sticking it in.
Okay.
You
I didn't
don't?
mean to insult you. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, you're not insulting. I'm just it's funny how all women describe that terminology
Okay.
like you just did.
Okay, so
Guys do
It hurts
care.
a guy like Beaver. He's a romantic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys do
Loves it.
care, but we don't.
Can I
we
say-
do, but we don't.
Can I say?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm saying this because I got in trouble. I tried a bit in stand up by saying feminism has gone too far because not all vaginas are beautiful, and I'm tired of hearing that they are.
Right. They're not.
Well, the only
I got in
vaginas that
trouble for that.
are ugly are man
gonna get?
vaginas.
A mangina.
Do you ever see the ones that
Like-
looks
like-
like a little flower?
I need to interrupt
Are
you
we
though.
really just
For 1 second,
this?
what I mean by man vaginas is they had a penis. Okay,
they turned it inside. Have you seen one?
It's probably
No.
beautiful looking.
Online? No,
surgically.
it probably
Just the
they
whole
made
my head's
probably
all
the best
fucked up.
one.
yeah, what engineered like
It's
vagina?
probably stunning. It's
Kevin-
engineered. It's probably a perfect.
Oh, I thought you were looking up
vagina.
Oh, I will.
engineered vagina for Beaver to look at
will.
one.
I
Because I
bet
think
it's
he needs to
beautiful.
see one. Because I think they would. Why would they make one that's inferior?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a psychological thing you're describing.
True. Yes, you're right. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm not. I'll agree with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go on record as saying the reputation that women with a lot of extra stuff in the front get is totally unwarranted as far as I'm concerned. And in fact, I prefer it that way. Much prefer it that way. In fact, I find the other vaginas to be sneaky,
Yeah.
perhaps
They're
hiding
all locked
something.
up.
The only
Yeah.
ones, the
Yeah,
only ones
you
that
don't know
are
what's going on.
the only ones that are a tiny bit scary, and me and Pete have just we've had this conversation before, are women on steroids.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
big
yeah.
clit.
Yeah, when they
look
got
out for that big clit.
when they could put a condom on it. You know?
Yeah, I watched a couple. They showed me some pictures of that, and it was
Yeah.
was not my preference.
No.
Yeah,
No, I would say no to that.
Not that it's probably beautiful in other ways.
I mean, the good news is at least the clit's easy to find. Because that's what grows.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah. You don't
You're
need a
right.
map,
At least you're
map
not.
for
It's
that.
not a guessing game. Like, what am I doing? Like, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
you're like,
that's not
there
a-
it is.
Holy Jesus!
Oh my God,
That's a dick. There's a dick there.
There's a dick.
There's a dick there. That's engineered.
guys,
No,
don't.
that's a bodybuilder one.
Yeah, I
not
know.
do growth hormone. Do not
No,
do
we-
testosterone. This is a PSA. I just saw it.
That could see put a condom on it, eh?
Oh my God.
That was a girl.
Oh,
That was a woman with a heavy amount of HGH in her system.
I would like to see if I had an unlimited budget for the show. I would like to see like big clit women versus micro penis men, and see
Interesting.
if they could
Which is
like
bigger?
which if there any bigger clits than smaller dicks. Like I think that'd
And
be a
if
great
they could
contest.
pleasure each other, combine like if they got together, could there be a pleasuring going on or no?
I don't know, man. That'd be kind of like docking, I suppose.
There's a lot of
stop.
surgery. There's a lot of surgery going on.
And,
there.
nobody
There's a lot-
asked for this.
Kevin, I did. I asked for it. I asked
There's a
for
lot
it.
of blood and surgery going on there. That's not a finished
I'm
product.
trying to enjoy my beverage.
Wait. I did say just for Beaver though. So next time you show Beaver the picture,
Where she
say
Just
just
Beaver.
warn Genevieve to look away. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Like I'm feeling nauseous.
Just say Genevieve.
There's a
don't
lot-
look-
there
look
was a
at
lot
me,
of blood
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me, Genevieve. We're gonna start the show. Okay. Johnny's gonna do it for us. Just hold my hand. Okay. We're gonna get through this together.
much.
Beaver's gonna look at
Appreciate
gross
it.
stuff.
That's like deep.
Do it,
action.
Johnny. Come on, do it.
Hit it, Johnny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pete, do we ever have a full house tonight?
Oh yeah.
Are you doing an intro today?
I'm fucking doing an intro. Ladies and gentlemen, even though there's many people up here, I'm fucking introducing the show tonight. And the man of the hour of the five of us, and two-time
Two-time.
President's Club Award winner, Mr. Pete Van Dyke.
Hey, thank you, Beaver. Thank you, everyone at home.
There's some aggression there. I apologize. I'm the muscle now, eh?
I gotta tell you, this is a pleasant surprise to have a full house tonight here in the Dutch Hall for episode 441. We are going to be doing it, and so let's just get this thing started by introducing the cast. First of all, we'll start from our very far left there. The guy just off the shot a little bit. He's been away from the show for some time. He's he's been missed. He's been missed. Each one of the guys has said it. This isn't a permanent thing, is it? Is Kevin is going to come back, you know?
Back.
And then, so they're both very happy. I didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Donger Van Dungeon.
Hey.
Yes, and beside him is the man that gave me that velveted voice introduction. After a small wake-up call, he is the Beaver, Derek Van Houten, everyone.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. There it is.
And I'm not sure if Derek showed up to see Kevin, or if it was because of our guest who's returning for her fourth episode.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully this one we get on camera for the full one. It is Genevieve Dubé Carpenter, everyone.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, we love having you back, Genevieve. And beside me, the director pressing the buttons, doing what he does, kissing the girls and making them cry, Johnny Renton, everyone. Oh.
I don't know. I heard he's great at pressing those buttons, though.
That's true.
Word on the street.
I'll take that.
Yeah, big smile, eh? Yeah, there it is.
She means pussy buttons.
I know she does.
You didn't have to say that. Like,
Oh, no.
no,
Oh, I'm sorry. We
not mine. To be
wait. I wanted to say when we were in the before, I wanted to say, oh yeah, I am. You know how we were talking about Beaver was saying that not all men are like whores that would just fuck
Yeah.
anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to say, like, I spent like a month with you, Genevieve.
Yeah.
Like, we spent a lot of time together, and I'm telling you, I told you beforehand I'd be a good guy friend, did I not?
Yep.
And I'm not going to do anything dirty or underhanded, right?
Yep.
And did I one time?
Nope. Not once.
Not once. Good guy friend.
2 times.
I didn't even know I could do it. Eh?
Hey.
I did it. We
Not
even
one
said it at a
time, 2
restaurant
times.
one time. We said it at a restaurant one time. I'm like,
Yep.
it was near the end of the trip for me, and I was like, I've been a pretty good guy friend, right?
Yep. We were great friends.
Yeah, I think.
Well, no, just like,
Yeah.
you
No,
know,
like, you mean
it was
like because we didn't know
are.
each other that well.
Yeah.
But then for spending that much time
yeah.
together, that could be the last we'd want to see of each other. You
Absolutely.
know.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was like interesting because we did have one fight,
Yep.
and
I don't know if I'd even call it a fight, though.
it wasn't, but it was interesting because I've never had a disagreement or anything with a person who argued that way.
Okay.
The way you do,
How do I argue?
nicely, like you.
That's because you've never dated me. Sometimes I just start a fight to get out of something.
Oh yeah, but
Just kidding.
you said things to like buffer the things I didn't want to hear.
That's on my dad. He raised me that way.
It's so smart.
That's how I
man.
think.
It disarms me completely
Well, it's how I think. It's my thought process. I'm like,
because it's true too. Because
Yeah.
when you're having a disagreement with somebody, you're like, I don't dislike you. I just don't like what you did right there, you know, like, and it's not a reflection of you as a
No.
person. It's what you did or your action or your whatever. And I think that was important, right?
very.
Because I get so butthurt easy
Okay.
if because I always think people hate me, you know?
And people are constantly trying to figure your butthole and it just
No,
yeah,
that
that hurt.
There's a different butt hurt.
That's a different butthurt. That's what the gay guys who refuse to believe that I'm straight.
And no lube.
Yeah, they don't do it. I'm just kidding. I don't know. They've never gotten that far with me yet, but god damn it, they do get fresh and handsy. That's the thing. If like I did that to a lady, what gay guys will do when they're trying to hit on you, like those ladies would call the police.
100%.
Because you're good looking to men and women.
Yeah, well, I don't mind if they say, "Hey, you're a handsome fella" or whatever, but I don't want them to like,
You don't want to be handsy.
Yeah.
touch me in my never region, my down below. You know? No, that's for just my wife. That's what I say. Just an honest man. Even if I was bi-curious, I'm still married.
Yes.
You know, so even if I was hiding in a closet, I still made a commitment to God.
To your wife.
How
Who is
could I,
God?
you know? Anyways, you get what I'm talking about, right? So that just bugs me. I don't understand how they can have the gall.
Yeah.
You know?
'Cause they're charming. They can get away with it. Like, haha, just joking. Like, you know.
It's a card that they automatically get.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It is.
More than one.
Yeah.
Dude, it's not just like one guy. It's now I recognize a pattern, a distinct pattern.
Yeah.
It's inappropriate. And they like the fact that I'm a straight married guy. They think that
Challenge.
They don't even think it's a challenge.
No?
They think we're all in the closet. Every single one of us.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know about that, but
Yeah.
Well, what do you think about me then? What gives me away as being
there's no
the
giving
type
away. Sometimes it is the challenge and it is fun. I have a friend specifically, I won't name, who really just like loves like just testing the waters and trying to hook up with straight married men.
Yeah, I know.
Truly. And sometimes he succeeds.
And
know they do a lot.
Does.
And they
A
probably
lot.
can't get in trouble for it because it's, oops, I'm sorry, I got a mistake. And
Oh, those guys all know what they're doing.
Yeah.
This one fellow that I was talking to, he says he put a profile on like Tinder or something like that.
Okay.
But he put that he was a woman, but then he put his picture, which is him obviously as a man.
Yeah.
And then he kept getting guys that would swipe on him or whatever. And then he would meet up with them, and then they'd be like, "Oh, I thought you were a woman." And he's like, "I showed you my picture."
Yeah.
You know. And they're like, "Oh, my mistake." But while I'm here, you know, like I mean, like it's like
That makes me sad.
it's a pretty good. I know it makes me sad. Those guys have to hide,
Just
right?
Be authentically.
that's fucking
yourself.
catfishing.
Right?
That's-
Yeah, it's catfishing.
Well, no, because he has his pictures up. He's
Yeah.
yeah. about who he is.
Yeah, he
or
should-
they or whatever.
Yeah.
He's being honest to who he is. I
Yeah.
think he's a he. Because he has no mistake about it. He's a gay man, but he's like these guys who will see me,
Yeah.
but be like, I'm in the girl category. I have a plausible deniability. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I can still pretend that it was just a mistake. And
Yeah.
but in case like you know
Oh,
I chicken out or whatever. But they,
Yeah, I do that all the time.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about dating. It's all scary as hell to me. You know, it really is.
Yeah, it sucks. It's tough.
Oh, I can't even imagine, man.
Yeah, all your options are gone. Yeah, get creative.
I got a question for you, Genevieve. How do you know when a person is coming on to you? Like, what's the tip off? Like, as a woman, like, when would you consider a man to be
Other
like
than a dick
okay?
pic.
There's got to be a difference between like polite conversation,
Okay.
flirting, and then coming on to you. You know?
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now, and I don't know if Adrian's ever spoke to Johnny about this, but
We're dropping names.
oh,
here.
so sorry. I meant Adrian from Rocky. I am a bad example of this
Tell you
because
what.
she always will say that guy was just hitting on. I'm like, no, he was just being nice. Like I'm really bad at recognizing the difference. Like terrible unless a guy is like pretty outright, or unless I'm keyed into it in the sense of like I want to be flirting with this guy, and in that sense I like banter back and forth. Please roast the shit out of me. I will roast the shit out of you. Like that's my flirt.
Yeah, like how do you have a conversation without having a girl think you're hitting on her? In your case, you're just saying you're kind of blind to it.
I'm very like I've been that way my whole life. I didn't even know I was remotely attractive until I was like 23. Like I when I retired from skating, and I didn't even know then. And then it took me a while to come to terms with people being like, that guy is hitting on you. Or when guys ask for your number, I'm like, oh, was he just want a friend? Like I was bad at it for a while. I'm a little better now, and it's obvious when guys are like, let me buy you a drink, and like but I'm not great at it. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. So you're probably the wrong person to ask. You're like asking me in that regard because it's the same as me.
Yeah.
I have no idea. A girl's hitting on me, I'd be like,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm not. I usually miss every cue. They have to jump on me.
Literally.
But back in the day, the cues would have been easier. These days, people suck at talking, right?
That's the other.
Oh no, but
Yeah.
I find that women are more communicative of their. According to my friend Johnny here, he tells me that younger ladies are more like open of their
what they want.
and they give
Yeah.
like
I'm not that
consent
person.
and all this stuff and
Yeah.
they talk
Because
about
everything's fucking through text and like there's
Yeah.
like
I don't like that. I can only talk to you for so long, like a very brief time, and then I'm like, we have to meet. Otherwise, like I will get bored, and I don't want to meet you anymore.
you know,
It's
that-
very short for me. There's a very short window, and I'm moving on.
real human beings are like where it's at.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Versus AI bots. You mean?
Well, yeah, because all those guys, I don't know how many fans I really got. Some of them are robots. These guys showed me the other day. I tried to show them this guy. I think that same guy that we were pretty sure was a robot, he just asked to join the Dutch Hall group.
oh really?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
so like, does a robot do that too?
Whoops, maybe. Maybe we made a
He's a
whoops.
real guy.
It might be a real guy. Anyways, I don't know, man. It's pretty weird. That's what I mean. I don't want a robot. I want to be able to see them one time. That's why we should talk about our great sponsor, Clean Flow, before we get too deep in the show and talk about wheels, because every show is a wheel show in season 10. But we wouldn't even have a season 10 if it wasn't for Clean Flow. That's Clean Flow, KLEENFLO. Go check out their website, cleanflow.com, and lube up your life.
Bust a nut.
Bust a nut.
This show is also sponsored by Pete's Sideburns. You can get them at any party store online. Type in code penis for 10% off your order.
My sideburns are not. What'd you call them? You said,
No, they're stunning.
but you used an adjective to describe them.
They're gorgeous. What do you mean?
What do you remember? What it was? I wish we could roll back the fucking tape because I was really offended by the adjective for my sweet ass sideburns.
I love your sideburns. It was just a bad joke.
Because we got. What can you grow, Johnny?
Huh?
You can grow
I see
a
a
mustache.
mustache
I
for
see a
sure.
mustache potential in there.
Yeah.
Is that coming someday?
I'm trying to make sure it doesn't, but
Oh, a nice handlebar.
I actually would really love to see that come in.
yeah, I don't want to.
Why?
You got the
Look,
the
he's got
real
nice-
estate for it. You got the
Yeah.
real
Yeah,
estate
and
for
he's
it.
got good dimples.
A
that
nice
just, like,
porn
send it-
stash.
Oh,
Oh, I just looked at Johnny with a mustache in my mind, and I tell you, it all
I think you
changed.
should do
Just
it.
gotta close your eyes. Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
I think you should
Yeah,
do it.
I can't grow a mustache. I don't think because I don't have the. Kev's got the real estate for a mustache. A real.
I'm waiting for you to say what you got. What do you got for me?
No, you got a French mustache.
Yeah.
There's no question about
I
it.
like it. It almost says it is French, but it almost says conquistador a little
But
bit.
that's why, yeah, or Spanish, yeah.
Yeah.
But the reason that you have the same thing as me. You don't have the real estate. Right?
No, I know it's not. There's
You have the real estate.
it's not enough. It's too
Yeah.
small here.
too small right there.
I trump all of you. I have
I like a guy with a nice long upper lip.
walrus.
Yeah, and they can grow that big
You
mustache.
could probably grow like
That's what
that,
I'm envious of.
tickler. Like,
Yeah.
like I could
Nice
see you
soul
growing a little,
patch?
a little soul patch right there.
Soul patches.
Nobody wants just a soul patch.
No, I know. I'm just saying I could.
Except
see,
me, I'd love it.
I could see him
No.
being able to grow it.
But I can't do it, because it's
Nice.
a little too cheesy.
You can do the
Plus, that's the
sideburns,
worst.
though.
It's all you taste is like
Ugh.
Food?
whatever you're just
Yeah, I
eating.
bet.
Disappointment is
Even
just.
puss.
Yeah.
Right?
Save that.
Yeah.
Flavor saver.
God.
First time. This is a joke my boss used to always say. He goes,
Oh no.
first time I ever had a beard. No, first time a girl said, first time I ever had a beard. No, first time a girl ever said I look good in a beard.
Oh shit.
She closed her legs and broke my nose.
Ah.
That was his joke. I heard it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same fucking joke.
And then you just got disgusted by the words because you knew they were coming every time.
First time I liked that joke a lot. I thought it was hilarious.
No, I know that's right. But then you hear it every time because this guy's probably a one-liner.
Yeah. You'd also say
One hit
two
wonder.
flies in the kitchen. Which one's the cowboy? The one on the range.
Oh.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this.
Guys
and
go
I don't know
over.
if I should be embarrassed, but I did not get that.
Range
flies
is
in the
another
kitchen.
word for a stove.
Okay.
Which one's the cowboy? The one
This
in the
is how
range?
dull of a comedian
And then the
comedic
cowboy's
person this
like-
guy was. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Right. Do you have a favorite street joke? Do you have any street jokes that you remember that being funny? Do you?
I like that.
It's not a street joke, but when I was little, my parents got me, I was obsessed with comedy, and they literally got me this little joke book. And I was a kid, so they were all, like bad dad jokes. And I will never forget, because I remember going up with it, like literally like this to my dad and being like, Dad, why does a golfer wear 2 pairs of pants? And he was like, I don't know why. And I was like, in case he gets a hole in one.
That's like
Oh,
A round of applause. Thank you so much. Just a classic,
just disgusted.
Yeah.
how does she have the power to conduct what goes on in
I'm
the
so
show?
sorry. I'm so sorry. I got ahead of myself.
Can I tell you a joke then?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
hear it.
I don't know if I ever told this one on here. It's an old one that I like a lot. There was one time there was these 4 nuns, and they got into a car accident,
Okay.
and then they were up to go to heaven, and then they were going and they were lined up at the pearly gates to visit St. Peter. This is how old this joke is, when all this stuff was like people knew what I was talking about.
Did the priest tell you this fucking joke?
Yeah, he did.
When his pants were around his neck.
So he goes, these 4 nuns go up there, and St. Peter says to the first nun in line, sister, you've lived a noble life, and I'd like to let you enter the kingdom of heaven. But before you enter, I have to ask you one question. Have you ever touched a man's penis before? Right? And the nun says, St. Peter, I can't lie to you. When I was young, I worked in the as a nurse in the army, and I was reaching over a patient one time. My pinky finger grazed against the man's penis, and he says, just dip your finger in the holy water and enter into the kingdom of heaven. So she does that. And then the next nun comes up there, sister, I'm going to have to ask you the same question. And she says, well, when I was young, before I took the vow, I have to admit that I had given the odd young man, a tug or two.
Little handy.
And St. Peter says, just dip your whole hand in the holy water and go into heaven there.
She's like, thank you. My hands smell disgusting now. So.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like bleach anymore. And then he looks back in line. The other 2 nuns are out fighting. They're wrestling, for position in line. And he's like, ladies, what is the commotion here? And the one nun says, if you think I'm going to gargle with that water after she's had her ass. Oh, you like that one? See, that's a real audience reaction, Zombie. I didn't have to beg for it. No, I'm just kidding. I like that joke. That's one of my favorite jokes.
That's a good one. I like it.
Because it's a joke about nuns who get ass fucked.
They're still virgins then, according to the Holy Bible.
You're right.
Yeah, not one of those ladies took it in the badge, right?
Yep.
No.
And that whole joke, which is a real cut, that means
But
they're real
apparently one of
Catholics.
them was
That's why-
just doing blowjobs and then touching like
One was doing blowjobs, one was doing hand jobs, one was actually a pretty good girl. She just had a little accident.
Yeah.
And then the last one, she was full butts.
Little bumble.
full back door.
Have you guys heard of this Mormon soaking thing? Have you heard of
Yeah, soaking.
Yeah.
We talked about that, didn't we?
Did you?
You just put your
Oh.
dick in there and you don't
You just-
move it.
you
Just
don't
like,
move.
I'm not doing anything, and then a friend comes and will like move the bed for you.
Really?
Oh, they moved the bed too. I thought it was
Yeah,
just
and
the act of
so they're
literally
like-
just laying there.
They're
Once
like,
it's
I'm
in-
just laying. It just
I would
swap
like
and just
that.
slip in.
Get one of those vibrating.
I think it'd be
beds.
nice.
It weird sounds like weirdly voyeur kinky. Like you really gotta get. It's a threesome.
I would personally.
Is that considered a threesome?
Oh, if someone's shaking the bed?
Yeah.
If someone's working the camera?
Someone's assisting.
Yeah.
If so,
There's a
like,
production.
Anytime there's
assistant.
assistance, it's 3. It's more than it's more than
if there's
2.
another
Right?
person in the room, it's
It's
yeah.
a threesome.
Yeah, I agree.
Or is it just a voyeur kink? But this person's like
Either way.
actively moving the bed.
It could be just a good.
Yeah, what's he
it
get
could
from
just
it?
be a good friend. It could just be a good friend. Like you
Right.
move my bed, I'll move your bed, and we both don't go to hell. It's a win-win-win, and we both get to see our wife's bone or whatever.
So
you know?
weird.
It is weird. You know,
I
what-
shouldn't say weird.
but you know
All
what I'd
cultures
like
are
to do
beautiful.
though? I'd like to soak after sex. Like, I mean, I'd like to like.
Yeah, you know what?
If I could keep it like get rid of the tingles or whatever, go get your wash or whatever, and I still got enough of a plump one just to park it in there for the night.
Why are we talking about this?
I would like that. I think that would be comforting.
Have you never done that? I hate when guys do that. I'm
you
like,
just
hey,
park your penis inside of a woman for the entire evening, like in spoons.
Not
or
the
something?
entire. Get out of here.
Or fall
It's a
asleep with it
long
in there,
time.
But-
and then when you go to roll over and stuck in there, and it's just like pulling like freshwater taffy. You know, that sounds like a nice evening. It
That-
would be like
That sounds like a UTI to me.
oh, probably for her.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
No,
for
thank
her.
you.
I remember a good
I hate when
street
guys
joke.
like to do that. Oh,
Oh.
let's go, Kevin.
UTI. I can't give UTIs. Clean.
How
neck.
can you tell
Oh,
when your wife or girlfriend's had an orgasm?
Oh.
Who cares?
I'm actually dead. That's
Yeah.
pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
that is funny.
We didn't see that one coming. Actually.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see it coming.
Sorry, I can't
I'm
stop.
just gonna soak it in. I like it. Did you chew on that for the whole time?
I was thinking of a Norm joke at first, and then I was like, when he said UTI, I'm like, I don't know why that popped in my head.
All right. You
No, I couldn't soak though. That's it's boring. Like fuck.
Wow.
There's too many things.
No, but you've
could
already
be
done
doing.
it.
But when you're
You've already done it.
What?
If you've already done it,
Think about what Beaver's packing too.
because but you're
I'm
kind of
just talking in general, man. You gotta like fucking. There's too many things you could be doing at any given
Yeah.
time. Why would you just lay there and do
I'd
nothing?
be bored.
Yeah.
But you
Might as
know
well get
what?
up and
it's
get
more
off.
of a snuggle though.
It's also
Oh, like you're talking just like in the act of cuddling.
think of it this
I park my dick in there.
think of it this way. You are not having sex, so this is very exciting.
Yeah.
You know? It's
I just
so
rather have sex
exciting.
again then.
Yeah, but guess what? You're going to hell. Like that's the Mormon. You're
Or-
Yeah, you're right. I guess
Like,
I didn't look at it that way.
you're going-
Or
I'm looking at myself, but
how about this, Beaver?
I
Your
agree with
wife
you.
says, "I'll give you a hall pass, but all you can do is soak."
Yeah, like someone.
I wouldn't be able to, man. The urge of just to physically move, like I couldn't. Like if you've already gone that far, which I would never do, but if you've already gone that far, how could you just fucking lay there?
His hips don't lie. He is Shakira.
Oh, I could do it.
Yeah.
I could do it. I would just like
Hips
the
are just-
intimacy.
What if?
I would just enjoy the intimacy. I'd be soaking
He
with
just
Johnny
wants a
right
nice
now. If she
hug.
What if a vagina just accidentally fell on your penis and you didn't want to cheat? Could you soak?
I would have to just freak out
That
and
doesn't
get out of
happen.
the scenario. Yeah, it doesn't happen.
It's still considered cheating if you soak, and
Yeah.
according to my wife, she would. She'd
Yes.
still be just as mad if
Oh,
I
fuck.
just said, "Oh, I just put my
Guarantee it.
penis in a girl and I never moved." I promise, because I would do it. I'm a man of resolve. I could say no to a lot.
Challenge yourself.
I think I might be the best in the world at saying no to pussy.
Like you could say
I'm gonna
no. You could say no to soaking. Like you could say no and you could just lay there, and you'd be happy with that.
If I knew that was considered not cheating and I could have a clear conscience afterwards, yes, I could do it.
But here's the thing: if you know a woman's
I
not
don't-
going to enjoy it, because it does not sound enjoyable. as
There's
a
no
woman.
way. You
Well, it
gotta.
doesn't sound
It
enjoyable
sounds
to
like
me
a fucking
either.
Nightmare.
It's intimate.
but it does sound like they're
Ugh.
soaking.
It sounds just
They're
like
wet.
please.
Well, would you like to spoon with someone just like spoon with them just to like cuddle?
I feel like I've done that.
If you just cuddle with them, right?
Yeah, but
That's nice.
Nice
I'm not asking for a penis sitting inside of
Penetrating your body.
Right during
Yeah, like-
while cuddling.
like please tuck it between your legs or
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess so. Because I think about like if I was into butt sex, like with men, I would be like
tough sell.
and I was lying there trying to sleep,
Mm-hmm,
and then he was just parking it in my butt. I'd be like, you know what, dude, that feels gross.
Like this
Because
is
I feel like I got to dump all night.
Like there's no
dirtiest-
like
That's
and
all we-
cuddling afterwards. There's no there's no spooning going on. I'm finding it's just laying. You lay and the woman lays halfway on top of you
I have a
because you got a wet dick. So you ain't.
oof. And then it gets cold if it's out probably.
So you got a wet dick. You can't. You're not gonna sit there and spoon with him, and then you're greasing him up. You know?
My poor mother is watching this.
My
live
favorite
right now.
part of this episode is that you said your mom was you said your mom was watching from the very beginning, and we didn't.
That's all we've talked about. This is the dirtiest.
All
that's
I've
ever
done
been.
is press the gas on dirty since
Yeah.
she said
I have
that.
a
I'm
question
like,
for
I
you.
did that when I was in university to my my friends' mothers when they would come in. to visit their kids, I would say something really
my God.
inappropriate
Yeah.
to make them worried when they left.
Yeah, but Genevieve, you don't have to worry. She's already fucking turned it off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
probably.
yeah. She's
Probably.
logged on.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Stop watching.
And-
Mom, if you're watching, text me right now.
You'll never,
And
you'll
Mom, if
never
you're
get a
watching,
text.
And not to
me.
defend you, but like you've been on the gas the whole time.
It
honey.
has
You've
been part of
on-
me. I'm not gonna lie.
You've been on
I do have a question for Pete. I do have a question. You were just talking
Please do.
about spooning.
Yeah.
Spooning with a gay man. Dope.
Oh, gay
Love
man.
to see it. That's what you said.
Oh yeah, if I was a gay man.
Oh, if you were okay. So if you were a gay man, like, what do you think you would be? Do you think you would be bottom,
No.
top, reverse order, a blouse top?
I would be a hard.
Oh, my mom texted me.
Oh,
Wait,
really?
Guys, wait. Let's see what you said. Get onto another topic, please. It's stupid.
That's
Shit.
good
So
feedback.
She didn't turn it off.
That's good.
Johnny plus
Okay.
one.
So,
Yeah,
anyways,
there you go.
feedback. You got feedback.
There you go. He's got some.
She's begging us, guys.
Let's hear feedback.
Oh. We don't got none other than that. So I was just doing the ads this week.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. But there was Clean Flow. And also, if you'd like to support our show, you can go to patreon.com and become Dutch All Royalty like Princess Genevieve Dubé Carpenter. Or you could become a Dutch All shareholder for only $5 a year. That's really good. And you get exclusive content.
Where you think your mom will give us $5?
Nope.
I don't know, Mom.
Not after that opening, I'll tell you that. We changed
Love you,
the.
Mom. Happy
It was
Mother's
way
Day.
too dirty.
We love Genevieve's mom.
Yeah, you guys.
I don't know. We
If you
don't
guys
know
saw a
her.
picture of her, you would.
Yeah, we
really
don't-
love
Oh, I have seen pictures of Genevieve's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a knockout. She was like a.
10 out of 10.
She was like
She was a former beauty queen.
Beauty
Yeah.
queen.
Phone's gonna
Stunning.
blow up here in a second.
Yeah,
Like,
she's ridiculous. She honestly is. She's 72. No work. Would kill you if I showed you even my Mother's Day pictures from this weekend.
No, she's a
right on.
She's an attractive woman. I can't believe you're watching our show and grossed out by her topics. I feel honored.
She's very
Thank you.
supportive. That's why she's here. This poor woman, the most supportive.
Yeah, I'm sorry about all the dirtiness. We'll try to keep it a little cleaner for a second or two.
Yeah.
But it was an impulse. It was a reflex. I didn't really realize. Now I have a face, and I know she's actually doing it. You know, we all thought you said that, and she would have like turned off right away.
Nah, she's.
But now, as an
supportive.
actual face, I'm like, oh, someone's mom's like in the room with me, and I
she's
I
cool.
should clean it up. Well, we're going pretty hard in the butt stuff,
Yeah.
and we should probably have cleaned it up. You know.
What do we got on the wheel there this week, Pete?
This week's wheel is mostly the stuff that we never get to, like the name the fly and women control culture, which we never got to. But we have a woman on the show, so we might be able to talk about that one. Which Beatle are you? Cult following versus mainstream success. Rapid fire comes back. Weird things in LA, which we talk about. What I have questions of what you think is weird or normal in LA. Trending
Happy to talk
topics
about it.
is just things that are trending on the internet. That's supposed to get us more viewers if we talk about trending shit.
Yeah,
Which,
for the
which is
clips.
what most podcasts do. Yeah, but we're not
Yeah.
most. We're not most.
No, because I want to make evergreen material, not stuff that's just happy for like just popular for.
Oh,
Which
Which Beatle are you? That's a
are
nice
you?
little one for Genevieve's mom.
My
will
mom
like
loves
that.
the Beatles.
This is a nice palate cleanser, Mrs.
Dubé.
Dubé.
Suzanne.
Miss.
Suzanne, guys.
I didn't know we were on a first
She was
name
queen.
basis.
She was queen of Quebec, by the way. So if you want to speak French,
the Queen of Quebec.
She was queen of Quebec. That was one of her titles.
Okay.
She got a trip to France for it.
How
so
do you
she
say
could get our following
Right.
higher then.
How do you say Queen in French?
Rennes.
Ren?
Rennes, yeah.
that was German.
It's a quick.
I don't know why I was so aggressive. I'm so sorry for your ears. Rennes, yeah.
Ren.
Quick word. I thought it was like going to be something.
La Queen.
Yeah.
Mon crayon est grand des gens. Je suis grand coq avec une petite fuck. No.
No.
No. A
We were saying
grand.
to clean it up.
No, I was saying seals and roosters. It was about
Fuck. Fuck
fuck.
is seal.
Un grand fuck avec une petite coq. He is a rooster. What's this? France. Oh, nice. That's for John Via's mom. So where were we talking? I got sidetracked. This is about which Beatle are you?
Beatle?
Sorry, the Beatles. So there's 4 Beatles. You know, there's John, Paul, George, and Ringo, right? John Via, you a Beatles fan?
I'm diehard.
Beaver, I know if you're not a Beatles fan, let me just explain the personality traits of the Beatles, and you can determine which bit. So we got basically John. John's kind of the rebel. You know, John's a counterculture guy. He's the one that's going to challenge things like that. He's more of a bit of a joker. You know,
Sure.
I would say that's John. Then you got
Paul.
Paul. He's artsy fartsy.
And still alive.
Yeah, and still alive, which we all have that in common with him. And then there's George, who's like spiritual, kind of like darker, more of a lone wolf, you know? And then there's a Ringo.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Peace and love. Yeah, but and then in the voices, it would be like John's like, oh, and then Paul's like, ooh, like that. And then George is like, ooh,
Yeah.
and then Ringo's like, oh, he's a low. It's word low like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, but the main thing is Ringo's goofy and funny. Paul's artsy fartsy. George is more spiritual and dark, brooding, loner, and John's more like the rebel. That's how I would describe it. So, which Beatle are you? I'm basically. I can start.
Okay.
I'm a Georgie John.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a very Georgie John.
Okay.
That's how I would classify myself. Definitely. Still kind of spiritual, like a George, like into that philosophy and like
This is true.
that sort of stuff. But still a bit of a counterculture edge, like John.
Before I answer, you guys please go. I want to ask my mom if she's still watching.
I'd ask her what Beatles she is.
What she thinks I am versus what I think I am.
Okay, because
So,
I would.
Mom, text me what Beatle you think I am, and then I will answer what I think I am.
I'll tell you what Beatle I think you are.
What?
I would say that you are a.
I'm scared.
Artsy fartsy.
Don't talk about my farts like that, please. On air.
Yeah, I would say you probably are a Paul, but not because they're artsy fartsy. Maybe there's a bit of the drive of Paul
Ooh.
that I would see in you. What about you, Johnny? You would be a
I got no fucking idea.
I feel like he's like a.
Ringo.
I was thinking Ringo.
No, I
probably.
feel like that's too obvious. I feel like you actually might be like a John or something.
I
It
am
might
John.
be a John.
I think you're a John. I think the Ringo's too obvious for you.
No, he's
He's a
kind of
goofy
Ringo-y.
guy.
They call me
Yeah.
Johnny Ringo.
Johnny Ringo's a cool name.
That is a cool name.
That'd be a
He's the
good
guy
part.
that in from Tombstone, right? Tombstone. You ever watch that movie Tombstone?
What's
Like the
that?
old Western one, or
Yeah, the Western one.
Yeah.
I've never seen that one.
It's with Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday, and he's like, "I'll be your Huckleberry." That one, and then and the guy who he kills him is Johnny Ringo. He kills Johnny Ringo. Doc Holliday does.
That's a good porn name too.
Sweet name.
Great
Johnny
porn
Ringo.
name. Great porn name.
Johnny Renton's a good enough
Yeah.
stage name,
Yeah.
but if he had upgraded Johnny Ringo, well, that's got to be taken, eh? It's so
gotta
good.
be, yeah.
Or a
So
wrestler name.
it's very close to your actual name, though.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, he is kind of a Ringo. Kevin.
I don't know, man. I'm not a Beatles fan.
Oh, that would make you definitely a George.
I respect what they did. I just don't like their music.
George.
I'm following suit on that one.
You're
He's a
Keith
George.
Richards.
Like, when I look
puts
at
it
that-
automatically as a George. The person that doesn't like the Beatles the most is George.
Like Pete. When I look at that poster,
That's why you're dead.
all I can see is like the guy on the right, the
That's
far right.
Ringo.
He looks like he's just clueless as fuck, and he's
he's a
around
drummer,
for.
he's dope.
I know. I'm not.
His eyes
disputing.
follow you no matter where
Right.
you go in the room.
Then the next guy's like playing the fuck you role,
Paul.
That's
right?
Paul. Yeah.
That's Paul. And then the next guy's like real serious,
George.
ready to fucking kill somebody.
Yep.
That's why he's
Yeah.
like, I don't want to fucking be here. That's
Right.
you too.
And then the guy at the far left, he looks like he's just ready to not break any rules,
Well,
just follow the fucking system.
I guess-
George is is a great songwriter, right? He's a terrific songwriter, but these guys met when they were teenagers, and when Ringo was the draw, and George was like 3 years younger than him, so he's like a kid, right?
Oh.
But he's a good guitar player. Then he started writing songs, and they only gave him like one or two they let on an album at a time. So he had he was like constipated with great songs
Wow.
by the time he left the Beatles. And so the whole time, they weren't using his talent. Like they weren't using it to even close to its potential. So if anyone was like the most like kind of bitter or jaded about their experience with the
It'd be
Beatles,
him.
I would be George. So if you have a disdain for the Beatles or a dislike for them, I would say
Okay, I've got a message.
Jorge.
Back. Oh wait, she's typing more.
Ringo did a great movie called Caveman, though.
I love that movie.
It's a
Actually,
great movie.
I really did like that
Him and
movie.
Shelley Long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
No words in it, right?
Great.
Yeah,
Poor, like shitty, but great.
yeah. I liked it a lot. I laughed at a lot of it.
So good.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I like that era of movies.
Claymation dinosaurs and
Yeah, they just didn't really care,
Yeah.
just as long as they were putting it out. Have you seen it?
What?
What's
No.
it called?
Caveman.
Caveman.
Absolutely not.
It's funny.
Oh, fuck.
It's
Academy Award.
starring Ringo.
Yep.
Really?
Shelley Long.
No
Yeah,
way.
Yeah.
Ringo and Shelley Long from Cheers.
Yep.
I don't know Shelley Long, but I never was a fan of Cheers.
Oh no.
Really? Oh yeah.
How about what was the movies that she was in? Shelley Long. What about Money Pit?
She was-
Tom Hanks.
Oh.
What was it?
The Money Pit.
No, I've never seen it.
Oh man, that's a funny movie.
And I like old movies. Oh my god, I'm embarrassed.
That's a good one from the 80s.
Yep.
It's like Money Pit.
Okay.
It's an early Tom Hanks movie when he was a comedian.
Got it. Before he got into like.
Dramatic roles.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
What's Mama saying?
So my mom said she was typing. I think it's trying to. I don't have great service out here, but what she said, and this is so like my mom is just so like
A bit of
loves
mom.
everything I do. She goes, "Yes, I think you have been one of each at different times in your life, and now
That's
you
a mother
and now you have
response.
all traits into one."
Aw.
That's a mother's response, right
Guys,
there.
but I'm pretty sure my mom went to a Beatles concert.
That's a Beatles.
Oh really?
She used to talk about it. I can't remember if she was talking about it because she went or because she was upset she didn't get to go.
Oh yeah.
But she was like a diehard. Yeah, we'll see. What she was typing, but I
It
think
was-
had bad service. So
It would be that would be awesome. I have a lot of people who I was like, I'll go see them next time around, and then they die.
yeah,
Yeah.
And you're like,
they get shot.
Miss James Brown that way.
Oh damn!
Aretha Franklin.
Urethra.
Franklin.
Yep.
Sorry, my mistake. And so
Bartender because
So now if there's an
man
old
needs
a person that's coming anywhere close to me, I'm like, I'm going.
beverage.
I'm still good.
Okay.
I'm still good.
Okay. Good.
By the way, Johnny's birthday party is also tomorrow at Levity Comedy. If anyone is listening to this live and wants to go watch Johnny,
Happy birthday.
he's headlining the amateur night. And is your birthday yesterday?
No, Friday.
Oh, this coming Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, so this he's doing it a couple
Lead
days
into
before
it.
his birthday.
How
Yeah.
old are you?
28.
Just a bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's take this portion of the show to name all the celebrities that Johnny outlived.
Outlived.
Jim Morrison.
Jim Morrison, Janis Joplin.
Tupac died at 29 or 28, 27.
Tupac was 25.
Oh,
Yes. And Biggie was also 23, I think, or something.
damn.
Ridiculous. You think that guy was like 40.
Yeah.
Well, those guys looked old. They had wisdom in their eyes because they
Yeah.
lived a heavy life before. Like,
Yeah, like every 365
They had
days was
wisdom.
like 1,000. Like
Yeah.
it was.
that's why they had wisdom and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just looked at their face and you're like, shit. Like you lived.
27 is when the musicians die, and
Yeah.
33 is when the comedians die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a couple years.
Hedberg.
We're good.
I'm not sure about Hedberg. I look up him. I think he might have beat that.
no, wait. I'm about to.
But I'm thinking Belushi, Farley, and Jesus Christ.
I'll look
Those are the three.
I'm watching the chat. There's nothing happening. So
Jesus Christ is the first comedian, in my opinion.
Why?
He wasn't. He
I think
was
he's
a
a
public
magician.
speaker. He had to gain his own following. You know, he had to go around from shitty club to shitty. Well, it was actually like a shitty rock.
Well, people probably thought they didn't believe what he,
He was
saying
just
at first.
pranking them.
Yeah.
I think he's
Yeah.
a magician then, a little bit too.
He could
He's a
be.
showman. He's a showman.
He's a showman for sure. To be sure, he's an entertainer.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I don't think he was like. If he was turning the water into wine and stuff like that, now you're a magician. Now you're a
Magician. That's why I was thinking.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about
Maybe
his
Chris
like
Angel.
more of his
Hey, Chris
verbal
Angel.
work.
Yeah. Mind freak.
There's got to be a fucking scenario there. Yeah.
I bet you they
Also
lost a lot of the
always
jokes in
shirtless.
translation of the Bible. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I bet you that Jesus's speeches were a lot funnier than they wrote them in the Bible because they would remember them like 1,000 years later.
If he's
But I bet you if you were there watching it, he was killing.
Yeah,
because he had to be
dick jokes
charismatic
and-
to get these people. You
Right.
know?
You're not going to follow around a guy who's not like.
He definitely had
got some
great
charm.
abs. Always, you know, he definitely had great abs. He's getting, you know,
They never depict Jesus with the pot belly. Not once.
because I guess people didn't get to eat much back then. But that's.
There was fat guys back then.
Then
I'm
why
sure.
are they giving us bread when it's body of Christ? Like he must have been carving up constantly.
Yeah.
You could also turn water into wine, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also
Yeah.
a lot of calories. Just saying.
This is what
I
I think.
know.
This is what I think happened with the water versus wine thing. I think that Jesus is just a smart guy, right? And so he's like 13, way smarter than everyone at this wedding. And then they drank all the wine already, right? So these guys are wasted,
Yeah.
right? So Jesus is like, "Don't worry, let me take care of this." He takes the wine barrels, he throws a bead in there, right? And then he just swishes some water around. Now it's red water. And then he's like, magic. They're already drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're drinking something else.
He's no different than a bartender handing water or mixing thin drinks.
Yeah.
At the end of the night, when they
Yeah.
know people's already too wasted, they don't care. That's exactly what it was. It was just the first guy just stretching the bar out.
I think what actually happened is he heard some women that had maybe been with some of you complaining about UTIs, and he was like, "Here's some cranberry juice to clear that out. We're just gonna call it wine." And
everybody had their.
everyone had healthy urethras.
By the way, the urethra it went back to vaginas through your daughter that time. Just so you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Give the old ladies of the time clean as a whistle
In Dutch all fact, we love all vaginas.
puss. Yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
We do.
Should we spin this again?
Please do.
Okay, ready?
You created
1, 2,
it.
3. No, come on.
Come on now. Oh, trending topics.
That's the generic one right there.
Yes, this one is actually, it might be a bit funner than you think because
Funner.
I heard it
normally when people look up the trending topics, they try to find out the story behind the trending topic.
Okay.
This one, I just looked at what the topics were, and then we have to talk about it. And if we don't know anything about it, we get to make up our own facts about it.
Dutch
I
all
love that.
facts.
That's
And
fun.
so it should be very fun. The first trending topic is paddle rackets.
Paddle. Oh, like fucking pickleball.
It is like
My
I actually
mom
looked this one
slaps
up,
pickleball.
but it's not
It's a big
pickleball
deal
on a
now.
pickleball court. It's on a. It's like they call it beach tennis,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
but it's different than pickleball. But it's like the racket itself's got like holes in it.
In like 5
Oh,
years.
okay.
Like a wiffle
I've seen it.
ball,
I've seen
like
it.
the wiffle ball's got holes in it. The actual racket's got holes in it too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
You can
like a
swing it
pickleball
faster.
racket, which is just solid like a ping pong ball
Yeah.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, all these sports are like new.
Mom,
Yeah, in like 5 years, there's gonna be like a pickleball like professional sport.
League, yeah.
I think.
might already
It's already like
Yeah.
pretty
Big.
kick ass.
My
Yeah.
mom literally plays 3 times a week in air.
Really?
She's
She
far-
does.
I swear to God.
So it's like no more
My
lawn
mom is
bowling.
so fit and skinny. She's literally never even heard of the word Ozempic. Like, she just is out there pickleballing her little butt off.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's what.
Because
I like
you can't be
pickleball.
lazy playing that sport. Like you fucking gotta move.
I like it, man. It's good. It's fun. to
Yeah.
do.
Sam.
And then I was playing it just based on what the rules I read, and our games were kind of look like a tennis, like when you play tennis.
Oh, okay.
And then I went online and looked at it, and they don't play like that at all. They just like serve it from the back line and go right to the front, and it's just like volley, volley, volley. And
Yeah,
it's
there's
just
no
so
bounce.
fast.
No bounce.
No bounce. Yeah.
Crazy.
It's like badminton with a hard ball.
Yeah, it's fun though. It is fun to play. They got one here in Pine Grove in my subdivision.
Really?
I love
Yeah, I got a tennis court, and then they painted a pickleball court onto it. So you
Follow
play
the trend.
It's awesome.
Follow the trend.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and they got basketball nets in the same thing. That's where we go shoot hoops.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you ever play 1-on-1? You ever want to play 1-on-1? I'm your guy.
I own Jordans.
Yeah, you want to come play? I'll play hard under the boards, though. I'm not going to take it easy on you because you're a girl.
No, you
I'll
should.
tell you that. I'm out there to win.
Take it
Going
to the
for
rim.
W.
Should, yeah. I'm not worried about throwing the body. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know.
I got elbows. They're sharp.
Yeah, she is. She's like you can handle yourself. Mm-hmm. Strong. Mm-hmm. Strong like bull.
Do you want to talk about any other?
What are we doing? Oh, the next one. Gaslighting. Gaslighting
Okay.
is a trending topic. Do you guys know what it is?
Is that where you make someone think they're crazy?
What?
Is that where you make someone think they're crazy?
Yeah. You make normal things that they say.
Yeah,
You
like
twist
true
it
things.
to make it seem like it's like they're nuts.
Yeah.
Like the original story, I guess, came from like this guy where it's a play or something where the guy was called Gaslight, and where he was like he would turn the lights down a little bit every day in these lamps, and then his wife would be like, "Isn't it getting dark in here?" And he goes,
Like,
"You're out of your mind."
You're
you know?
like, how
And
do
then-
you even ask that? Are
Yeah.
you okay?
And then like when you put it like that, it sounds like fun to do.
That sounds like, that sounds like every day at my house.
Yeah, that was like what. But like apparently, I went and watched a video on this where they told you. I'm not playing this game right because I actually did see a video about this one too. But they said phrases that you say to people that gaslighting people will say,
Okay.
and then it's all stuff that people say to me all the time, you know. But they also nice people say it too when they're worried about you too. It's stuff like I think you need help. Right?
So are you talking about like marriage, or are you talking? are you talking about gaslighting? 'Cause
Well,
it sounds like one of the two are the same.
Well, according to this video, it's like gaslighting has to be on purpose, and I think in marriage we do it by accident, both ways. 'Cause I
Or
think
we
there's-
say it's on purpose.
yeah, like if
maybe
you,
it's
like
not
how many
on-
times? Another phrase was,
You're gonna say something.
"I don't think you really said that. I think you made that up. I wish I had a tape of it," like kind of thing. My wife says that to me all the time, and I'm like, I know, I remember everything. I know I for sure said that, and she just remembers the parts that work
She
for the
remembered,
argument.
Yeah.
Like my parts that work, she forgets right away. Like the ones where I win,
Yeah.
the points that I make that are good are forgotten, and the ones that she made that were good are remembered. That's how I.
But you know what I found out is my wife will then admit later on. Like
That's nice.
Yeah.
Processing
Good.
time.
Yeah,
Processing.
processing
Good
times.
for you guys.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good part. That's
Yeah.
a good thing. Yeah, you chew on it for a bit, eh?
Yeah, chew on it.
Okay, banana ketchup.
Is trending
Yeah, banana
delicious.
ketchup.
banana
that
ketchup. What would that taste like?
It's like a penis injury.
Yeah, like are you replacing the tomato with the
Guys,
banana?
That's literally just when I have sex on my period.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
banana ketchup. That's good.
I'm sorry,
That's
guys.
that's
I'm sorry,
exactly
I'm sorry,
what we
I'm sorry,
needed.
I'm sorry. But like next, I can't even hear this.
Don't say sorry to us. Say sorry to your mother.
I am. That's what I'm saying. Sorry.
Cat toothpaste.
I can't think of anything else right now.
Cat
other than
toothpaste.
Cat toothpaste is a trending topic. People are
I can
see that.
searching.
people love their animals way too fucking much.
Yes.
Like, Jesus.
Cats are such assholes.
I know a family member that had to take their dog to the vet the other day because it swallowed a sock, and it cost $300 to fucking yank the thing out. and I'm like, that sucks that you had to do that.
That sucks.
over an
To do that.
like that you had to spend like it's like a highway robbery.
Yeah, it is. That's way too much. Every time my vet has said your cat, you should brush its teeth, and then they show you how to do it in the vet thing. I'm like, I'm never doing
You're
that.
like, I'm not even registering this.
Yeah, not one time am I going.
My dog
I get my dog's
I've
teeth
survived
brushed.
for years without
I
it.
do.
They're fine.
Yeah.
I get my dog's tooth brushed.
How
I
often?
do. I would say every second time she gets groomed, and she's like a big poodle, so she's got to.
Every time the dog comes
Yeah,
in the
but
bed
you-
and she's like, whoa.
No, she doesn't
That's
have bad breath. She has gorgeous breath, and guess what, motherfucker? That's probably why. Okay.
Well, if you clean her butthole, she'll have good, but even better breath. Because that's what she's looking all the time.
You know what I do?
By the way, before you talk too highly about your dog, I know some real dirty facts about that girl.
Don't even talk about the one dead animal. I can't.
No, she's racist. That's what I was
Oh
going
yeah,
to say.
no, she is. She is speciest, like or something. She likes her own
Who's
kind.
this?
It's the truth. My dog.
Oh, your
She
dog
likes
is
other
racist?
Doodles or standard poodles.
No, she's racist against people who
yes.
aren't white.
Yeah. True.
And I saw like human beings who aren't white. This is a real thing.
No,
but I have a
My
theory.
ex I raised her with was Guatemalan.
It doesn't matter. It's like, well, maybe
not
it's
full black.
Maybe it's
But
a different
he's very European
smell.
looking, so I don't know.
I think they got to pick up on different smells or something, like a smell of a home or something. Like if there's something different in it or something, there's got to be something that's because it can't be racist. A dog can't be racist.
No, it doesn't.
But I was watching it consistently. There was be people walking by, and the white people, the dog has no problem with. Anyone of color, she's. And I'm like,
this is gaslighting. If I was like,
there's too many coincidences. There's too many to be coincidence. I'm like, girl, I love you, but what you're doing here is wrong.
Yeah.
It's just impolite.
I'm not gonna. I have no comment.
I'm really, I don't hold it against her because I know that dogs aren't really, their comprehension levels are less than ours as humans. But yeah.
Some of
I
us.
feel like she
Pretty
was
messed
trained
up.
to be
Pretty
like
messed
that,
up.
though.
I don't.
Oh.
Oh, Johnny, shots fired.
Yeah.
What? Sorry.
No. Genevieve's not racist.
No.
Her dog is, though.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. But she's like black and white. And she's literally a mix.
I know. You figure she'd be more open-minded.
Yeah.
I know. She's like almost self-hating in a way.
She's like suppressing that part of her.
Yeah, it's funny. Anyways, the other thing that was on this list of trending topics: freeze-dried dog food. Now it goes along with the people love their pets, but this is freeze-dried, right? So what I'm thinking is this is like a combination of dog lovers and like
Campers.
or like
People going to
like
Mars?
end of the world, like apocalypse. Zombie apocalypse fears
Just
or
add
whatever.
water.
You know?
I have a
Like-
story about freeze-dried food.
Really?
Yeah, it's not that exciting though. Should I say it or?
Well, I was just saying, like, if you're gonna be like freeze drying dog food so that your dog can live in a bomb shelter with you or something, right?
So it's like freeze drying sawdust.
Yeah, like so you have like
Like,
But it's
what's
like
the
freeze-dried
purpose?
meat, and they eat it. Like I think you add water to it, and they eat it.
oh, so it would be like taking like a
Oh, right, because
camping.
you never read anything on it. Sorry.
No, I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, it literally is like freeze-dried meat and stuff, and you just like
Okay.
add hot water to it.
Oh, right.
Thumbs up.
Sounds like work.
Yeah, like because if you're doing it for the apocalypse, I was thinking like it would be good to have like a couple months at least of dog food
Before a dog starts to eat you.
or before
But
no, to
Dogs
keep
don't
your
eat you,
dog
that's cats.
to keep your dog fat enough that you would eat the dog eventually,
Oh
right?
my
Good
god!
call.
Get
Good
outta
call.
here.
Oh, this is a really tough story because
Oh,
you
no.
love your dog, right?
Oh, don't! If it's gonna make me throw up, like I don't want to hear.
No,
it.
I'm just saying like it's an apocalypse.
But if you're in apocalypse in a bomb shelter, are you
apocalypse.
not just going to give some of the
I don't
food?
think I could ever eat Lila.
And your dog
I
died,
literally think I'd be okay to die.
you'd starve.
If she died on her, I still don't think. I don't know.
What about a different
But
dog?
I'm not in that.
What about a different dog? Good question, Kev.
There are some dogs I fucking hate. So maybe.
You would eat a dog you hate.
No, I don't
That's
know.
the thing, if
I'm
the
kidding,
person-
I'm kidding.
I would eat a dog I hate. I would do it too. I would
Honestly,
say.
you know what? Like, I don't know. I've never been in that circumstance, but so I can't say for sure, but probably.
Okay, how about like a shark? Would you eat a shark?
I
Like a
would want to throw up the whole time because they freak me out.
What
But
about
I,
raccoon?
I have ate a shark.
I would.
Me too.
You did?
I was
What are we
in the
talking?
80s. It was in the 80s. I
Like
didn't
shark
know.
soup?
Why is the 80s, by the way, always the excuse for everyone's everything?
Because we were all
Oh
fucked
my
up.
god, I tried cocaine. It was in the 80s. Oh my god, I don't know. I stuck my finger.
Yeah,
up
but no
a
one
horse's
knew
butt.
anything was wrong yet. It was
Yeah.
before people knew things were
We were
wrong.
naive.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're against eating animals?
No, of course not.
Why are you
Just
talking
saying,
about
like a
eating
shark?
No. I said I would, but it freaks me out a bit.
Would you eat
for
a
some reason.
whale?
Which I shouldn't, because
Well,
I
that's
like
good
all
eating.
fish and,
That's a lot
and
of meat.
seafood.
Yeah, you can
I
catch
go
one.
blowhole first.
No.
If I'm eating a whale, right for the blowhole.
Right for the blowhole.
Because we've talked about
Maybe
this. We have
tougher
an
meat,
obsession
eh?
with blowholes.
Tougher meat.
Nice roasted blowhole.
Kitten.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Stick a
Oh no.
fucking
There's not enough meat.
stick a pencil in its eye and eat away.
Oh
My opinion is any carnivore is going to be bad. Bad
eat?
tasting. Yeah.
yeah, too muscular.
It would.
Nice.
Yeah. It wouldn't be very good.
A nice squirrel.
But like, and then like,
Yeah.
I think if you're a
I feel like a
vegetarian
bad squirrel.
human, you would
Honestly.
taste better, right?
A
Yeah.
human?
Yeah, probably.
A human would taste awful because we eat the worst stuff. So we would probably taste the grossest of any animal.
I don't know. I was making you eat In and Out every day in LA for a reason. Just kidding.
Would you if you went to a restaurant
Okay.
and you're like, this is so good, and then there was an article written
Mm-hmm.
up that they were serving like cat,
Oh, stop.
would you like stop going there? But you're like, it's your favorite food before you knew you were eating cat all the time.
Like, yes. Obviously, I'm not
What
even
a double-edged sword, eh?
Yeah, you're still like, God damn it, that cat was good, you know? you're like,
What about like gorilla chest?
gorilla chest?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think I don't want to eat anything that's like
Primate. That's weird.
that's like gonna like go extinct or anything, you know.
Oh, okay.
I want to know there's a plethora of gorillas before I eat their chest.
Okay.
Like if there's a ton of gorillas, then I'm like, yeah, I'll have a nibble.
But
Yeah.
but what about motorboating their chest?
Yeah.
Because
No, I want it to be dead. Gorillas are actually like gentle giants. I have no issues with them. But a chimpanzee, I'd fuck up.
Yeah.
They're
They're
mean.
miserable.
they're closer to us though than a
What
gorilla.
about a nice like elephant trunk or something like that?
Oh my god, don't give me
Ooh, elephants made me cry,
You're
man.
getting
me
real
too.
exotic here.
Me too.
Yeah.
Getting
Depends
real
how it's cut.
We're reaching poacher territory,
Yeah.
guys. Like we are.
I went out to the movie. This girl took me out in Winnipeg to show me around.
Okay.
And I went to a movie with her.
Mistake.
It was an accidental date I went on. and it was an elephant IMAX movie.
How many times have you heard that in your life? Accidental date.
Well, it's just like
Only Pete.
Yeah, I hear it a lot.
accidentally soaking. Same thing.
Yeah.
It happens, man.
Accidentally soaking.
Yeah, that'd be nice though.
Accidentally got hurt.
I know.
Fell right in.
Yeah,
Okay, but the elephant stuff.
Yeah.
yeah. The elephant's mother.
get me.
The elephant. They mourn there.
There's no
Oh, I
need.
can't.
And it was like I was so choked up in the theater, you know. I was like hiding my head in my sleeve, you know, because I was like I was so sad, man.
It's horrible.
They all like
There's so many animals like that though.
the one elephant lost its baby, and
Don't
then
A penguin?
and then it kept trying to stand it up, and the baby kept flopping.
I just blurted it out.
And then all the other elephants come around, just put their trunks on her shoulder to comfort her. You know, I was like, come on.
You lost your boner real
we need
quick.
we need to end this right now because I will literally.
totally-
I'm not joking.
I looked.
One
yeah,
more.
like
Pete,
One more.
No more. No more. Please.
Well,
I'm
penguin.
actually begging you.
penguin.
Yeah.
I know you watched
No,
that documentary.
Oh, that penguin one.
Yeah.
Guys,
That's
all
why
of it.
I'm asking.
It's a tough one, eh?
And the mom went out to go hunting. And
Yeah, and she didn't come back.
Stop. All of my arm hairs are sticking
What was the
out.
family's name?
Oh, they were the
Oh, it's a good documentary.
they were like the culverts or something, or no. The one where it was all where they lived. If they made it in a
Yeah.
wheelbarrow, they were the wheelbarrows or whatever.
I've been watching Madagascar lately with my kid.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
That
it's
penguin
good.
movie was
Those
called
three-
Penguin Town.
Yeah, it's so good.
I love King
Oh.
Julian.
I thought that would strike a nerve with you.
Oh, I love that movie.
God.
But the guy was a single dad. He did his job.
Yep.
Yeah, he did his
Oh my
job.
God,
right?
some
guys.
fish,
Can we,
kicked
it
can we
out.
not talk about this? Because I'm
Both the kids made it. Both the kids
all
made
my
it.
arm hairs are sticking up, and my dog is definitely watching with my mom right now.
I will watch.
Lila.
I will watch nature movies all the time. I love them.
You love to cry, is what you're saying.
No, not always. I don't mind watching an animal hunt, like a killed ruthlessly with no remorse. Like that is like to me like it's really fun to watch.
Wow.
Or a good old
Okay.
honey badger.
Honey
like-
badgers are cuckoo.
I seen the other day a python. It ate a gator and it exploded after. I was like, fuck you.
Stupid ass.
Honestly,
you
you
dick.
deserve it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Snakes.
I fucking hate snakes.
What purpose do they serve for us? Like, get
Nothing.
the fuck out of here.
What?
Boots?
Other than terrifying.
The python ate the gator, and it didn't realize how. And then they quote unquote choke, and then they explode.
Oh
They
really?
eat
Yeah.
they
It was too
eat
big
people.
for it?
Yeah.
They eat full on people. They eat like literally a person.
Yeah, someone was, or my daughter was telling me that there was this guy who had like a big snake as a pet, like an anaconda, and all of a sudden it went a period of time without eating. And
You told me this story.
Oh yeah, I just heard it today from my daughter.
No, somebody told me, and then all of a sudden they took it to the vet.
Yeah,
And they were like, "Why? What's happening with my snake?" And they're like, "It's sizing you up.
it's preparing to eat
Preparing to
I'm
eat
gonna
you."
throw up.
Because
Yeah.
they started sleeping with. They said, "Have you been what's changed?" Well, I sleep with the snake now. And they're
What
like,
sick person
exactly.
is sleeping with their snake?
And they're like, "Well, since you've been
First of
sleeping
all.
with it,
Beaver.
it's been sizing you up." Yeah.
Snake? Oh, no, I got it. A little too late. Okay.
Oh, she looked at me so serious
like,
right there. I could see it in my
That's all right.
peripherals.
You can't help.
I have a fucking snake.
My mom just said, I said, hi, Lila, on the podcast. I said, hi, Lila. And my mom just sent me this. She said she's bored, but she's watching.
well, that's nice. At least she's still watching.
She's got a nice couch.
Lila, hi, Papa.
Yeah.
Should we spin this again?
Yeah, do it. Oh, wait, what's the other one?
Which way?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, you
that's
got-
cool.
you got
That's
another
cool.
one? You
Well,
sure?
I got one. Lab-grown diamonds. Have you ever heard of them?
Lab.
What?
Oh, lab. Of course.
They grow diamonds in a lab?
Or like they're
Yeah.
engineered diamonds.
Yeah, they literally like the pressure and stuff. They make them in lab, so they're not occurring by nature. So they're like less expensive.
What are they called? It starts with a T or something?
Glass.
No.
Oh,
it's not
cubic
glass.
zirconia?
I know what you're saying. Glass.
No, they're real diamonds. They're able to create in
Oh,
a
like
lab
with pressure?
real diamonds with pressure, but they're not like real diamonds. So, future husband, if you're watching, don't you even consider?
You want a blood diamond?
Yeah.
You
the
want one that
size of
somebody
my
died for.
fist.
So you're worried about an elephant, but you'll take some dude that
I'm just joking.
got his arms chopped off and had to give a diamond up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'll take.
I want to. If you should mine it yourself, then you get to have it. If your husband goes out, mines
I
a
think that's a
diamond,
great call.
and then
Some
gives
people-
it to you for a ring,
Hey,
that's
some
love.
people do that though. They'll like get a raw diamond, like not
That's gorgeous.
and then they'll.
That's what I did.
Oh really?
For real?
Yeah, yeah. I went to
That's
this
amazing.
this cottage in Turkey Point. This lady, she looked like something out of the Goodfellas. She
This sounds like you got almost ripped off.
she came out with a briefcase full of diamonds, and then I had to pick my diamond, and then she
that's
put
cool.
it in a placing for me. Yeah, I got a tip from people. They're like, "This girl, give it to you half price," and then I got an appraisal for twice what I paid for it.
And lost
Oh,
it.
so you got a good pick then.
Just give that to her too. You say, "Look how much I spent." Twice
now,
as much.
And now
Tell
say
you though,
lost
you
it.
didn't hit 3 times though, so you were almost there.
Yeah, and then by the time I had to get it appraised again, it was worth what I got appraised for the first time, so it was okay.
That's cool.
No, that's all right.
Went up. But I lied because I got a good deal. It was the old Dutch deal, like where they're like, "Oh yeah, everyone I know has got their rocks from this lady."
Kevin, are you married? Yep. Okay, cool.
Oh.
Just Johnny and I.
Yep.
Johnny, never been married.
Nope.
When you ever proposed to a girl?
Nope.
You ever?
You ever pretended to
propose?
propose?
Yep.
You ever seen a cockpit before, Johnny?
I don't think so.
You ever been in a Turkish bath?
No. Is this rapid fire?
Yeah, no, it isn't. But this is you spend.
Oh, there's rapid fire.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Watch this.
Oh, actually, it was close. I think I.
Yeah,
fucked
rapid
up.
fire.
All right, rapid fire.
Okay, so
Trying so hard not to pee my pants.
I'll what is it? Oh, it's go pee.
It's just
Oh,
so far.
okay, this will be the last. This will be our last game, and then
Okay.
I think the show's done.
So
Okay, so everyone has a chance to give their answers, and I'll move on to the next one. Okay, so to shout them out,
Okay.
tastes great, less filling.
Oh my god.
Come on,
Tastes great, less filling.
Beer.
yeah, tastes great or less filling. You have to pick one. It's
Oh, you have to pick. Tastes great or less. Wait.
tastes great.
Tastes great.
Tastes great.
Tastes great.
okay. It's unanimous. Only oral or only vaginal?
Well, vaginal.
NA.
Yeah.
You were going to abstain?
Yeah, played the fifth on that
I'm
one.
pulling a beaver on
Yeah.
this one too. Yeah.
You refuse to play this game.
Wow.
You're not giving up either. Oh, you guys are.
I'm not.
sticks in
Oh,
the
you have to
mud.
give one up?
Yeah, you can only have.
Oh my god, oral. I give up oral.
No, you can only have. Yeah, you went with
Yeah.
only vaginal. You're the same.
I'll take that.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
You want plain old, like as God intended.
So
Be a
yeah,
little missionary. I'm very happy.
no hands.
I'm very I'm very happy.
No, just don't
I
mouth.
know what I'm doing.
Oh, you're penetrative.
you got to give up one forever,
Yeah.
and you can only have the other.
No, fuck it. I ain't giving up shit.
Ooh. You're the muscle now.
Yeah.
Beatles or Stones?
Beatles.
Stones.
I want Beatles.
Yeah, I knew you
Stones.
guys.
Stones.
Which is sexier, funny or kind?
Funny.
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 Which would you rather? Everyone knows you or no one knows you?
No one.
No one.
Everyone.
Everyone, yeah.
Everyone. Life would suck by myself.
No cheese or no bacon?
No bacon.
Oh, cheese.
Oh,
Ooh.
no
fuck.
cheese. I don't like cheese.
I like
Really?
cheese,
You don't
though.
like cheese?
I'm not like a huge. Okay, let me put it to you this way.
There's no pizza?
No bacon because I can't live
Yeah,
without cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I change that.
I'm very happy. No cheese.
From under cheese.
Michael Jackson or R. Kelly?
Move. Jackson, he was a wimp.
I want Jackson in my life versus R. Kelly.
He
I don't know.
He at least did it
R.
behind
Kelly
closed
got
doors.
arrested, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Michael Jackson too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not allowed to pick, but I would say Michael Jackson. I think the crimes were less.
You think the crimes were less?
Allegedly.
There was crimes, but they were less.
Yeah.
R. Kelly kidnapped.
He wouldn't get life sentence. You know?
Reality TV or infomercials?
going without.
Reality. Oh,
Which one would you like? Which one do
Reality
you
I want.
prefer? Yeah.
Oh, infomercials.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Reality.
Fuck
Are you
I'd take
okay
reality.
at 3
I think
a.m.? What are you
infomercials.
watching? Oh my god.
Long or thick?
Thick.
Oh, thick for sure.
Yeah.
Long.
Johnny goes for the back wall.
Yep.
Long and thin goes right
The
in.
back
Yeah,
wall.
sure.
Thick does
Yeah.
the trick.
Yeah, thick goes for the sidewalls. There's more of them,
Oh
Johnny.
my
Yeah.
god.
More of them. It's just math.
That's my dad's advice.
Camel or llama?
Llama.
Llama.
Yeah.
Spitting bastards.
Yeah.
I like a camel.
Camel toe. Ah, Kamel. Damn it.
I'm going with the camel because you can ride it.
Yeah.
Can you ride a llama?
No.
No, it'll spit at you.
They
though.
just spit. What are you gonna
yeah.
do? Shave their hair?
I like their attitude.
Yeah.
I do
I
like
like-
that attitude.
yeah.
Yeah. They got great hair. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah.
Better than a
They had
camel.
camel meat at the show I was at the other day in Burlington.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Camel? Was it 2 humps or one?
Pete's face. What?
You could have went to do a comedy show
Yeah, and then bought like camel pepperoni.
What's it?
and ate a
Wait,
You
camel.
ate
What?
the camel?
Could have.
I didn't know
I
that.
wouldn't feel
didn't,
comfortable
I didn't
with
know
that.
that. Like,
I wouldn't feel
I ate
comfortable.
I
they
ate
were
horse
edible.
meat.
I mean, I don't know how edible they are, but they were
It doesn't
selling
sound good. It's
Say
like
again?
horse, but worse. Like it
Horse?
just doesn't sound good.
Horse is delicious,
Yeah,
really.
horse.
It's
Oh.
like prosciutto.
What?
Yeah, I get it at the Norwich Bakery.
Oh,
They have like horse.
yeah,
and then
it's the Clydesdale from the fucking down the road.
it's really salty, and then it.
no, because it's like prosciutto. They're literally
No, but
just
any meat that is very salty, it's because they've had to make it that way.
exactly.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
terrible.
Yeah,
well, it's the back. It's
Yeah.
the
yeah. It's
But-
like eating
hip,
the
you
hind
know?
quarter
The
of a
bussy.
fucking
yeah.
deer.
The good meat of the horse goes to the Swiss, and they eat the horse there.
That's so sad.
Oh.
You know that my friend worked in. This is why I think that it's a totally Dutch all fact. But my friend worked in Switzerland as an auditor, and for like think Nestle, and
Nestle.
and on their like cafeteria they would serve horse every day.
Really?
Yeah, horse.
What a thing to serve in it. Like, hey, why not a chicken burger? No, let's have horse.
So you get
Yeah,
more meat out of
because
a horse.
horse.
camel salami. That was from that show.
Yeah, man, I would totally eat a camel.
I would not.
Cool.
Yeah.
I would eat a camel
You got a
without
picture of the
regret.
fucking camel in
They're
You know why? Because it just feels unnecessary here. Why are we killing camels and taking their meat, guys?
why? What's the difference between a camel or a cow? Aren't they both like?
Let me.
Or a cheetah.
Because most of the world looks at it. Most of the world would look at it as why waste the meat?
I understand, but
Yeah.
here's the thing.
Someone's gonna eat it.
We're like, what do you mean? Like, why do we need to be like?
I think homeless people should eat pigeons.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
them. Rats.
Listen,
Should.
I don't
What,
have an
pigeons-
issue with
squirrels?
that.
Pigeons
Yeah.
are considered a delicacy, man.
Squirrels are tree
In some
rats.
places.
Yeah, they're different.
Squirrels
but-
are
Yeah.
tree rats.
You're right. They do it. The squab.
I can think of
It's
one
like a pheasant,
specific
right?
squirrel I would love to roast over fire.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
Squirrel balls.
There, yeah.
There was one squirrel in LA that
Oh.
oh my god.
Just a menace.
That was a pet.
I literally, so I was home. I was there. I was in my house. Lila and I, we were there, and like after day 2, so Lila was acting out every day in the yard, and there was a squirrel that would come to like the top of the fence, which wasn't that high, or would come on the deck or the roof, and literally look down and yell at Lila and like twitch its tail. Like it was too comfortable. It was really weird. It was like this really fat squirrel, and I was like, that's weird. Whatever. Like Lila, stop. We'll go inside. Whatever. We're there for a couple days. All of a sudden, I get a knock at the door. And to get a knock at the door, you have to go through like the private fence, come in, like knock at the door. And I'm like, I'm not expecting a delivery. So I open the door. There's a fully grown man with a beard, like mid-30s, maybe older. And he's like, hi, I'm your neighbor. I thought I'd introduce myself. And I'm like, hey. And he goes, I just wanted to ask, is it possible to get your dog to stop threatening my pet squirrel?
Oh, really?
And I started laughing, thinking maybe this is like
A joke, yeah.
this man's weird icebreaker. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know. And he's like,
squirrel.
no.
So he wasn't hitting on you. He truly wanted to
No,
save the
this man,
life
this
of
man,
his pet.
the look in this man's eyes said unhinged, and he goes, he literally goes, "No, I'm serious. It's my pet squirrel." And I'm like, "This squirrel's coming, taking the tangerines off the tree, eating them. Like, this squirrel is taunting my dog." Like,
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm sorry. Asking a dog to stop barking at a squirrel.
Not happening.
Can you get your squirrel to stop coming in the yard? Like, no.
Ooh, I didn't know he was coming in the yard too.
Yeah, he's just whipping his pee out and just
Shaking
everywhere.
one
That's what
loose.
was really getting Lyle upset.
Yeah, of course.
You can't,
my
can't
dog would be
literally
nice to
you
him.
can't literally control an animal.
It was
Can you please tell your dog not to go against everything that is natural for him to do in life?
And she's pretty good listening
You know?
normally, but the squirrel just
He was a prick. He was a prick. He was.
Yeah,
I
you
saw
saw.
him with my own two eyes. He'd torment the dog. He knew exactly what he was
literally
doing.
like actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
I messed with him big time.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the squirrel I would like to roast and eat.
Yeah,
Sausage.
gray, right? No, brown.
It was brown.
Apparently, squirrel's good. Apparently,
Yeah, it tastes like pork. That's what I heard. Tastes like
Really?
pork. Yeah, I knew a kid. There was a friend of mine. His kid was like got into hunting when he was like young, and he would just kill squirrels in Waterford and barbecue 'em.
I heard it tastes
Is
like
he now
cat.
killing people or?
No, he's really.
Because
But I'll
it
tell
sounds
you,
like
man.
that's the next progression.
I'd go down. I would hang out with him if the shit hit the fan.
Tastes
I
like
would hang out
puppy.
with that kid. Yeah, it tastes like puppy. Yeah.
Soft nose.
Oh, Kevin. Anyway, that's our show. I didn't even get a chance. The whole show was called a Dutch Hall. What did I call it? Real Dutch Hall Affection is what it was called.
What?
Oh, we showed
she's-
affection already.
Because Genevieve said "love ya" to you the one time. Remember?
Yeah.
When she left, it was the
Love
second
ya.
show, and then I was like, "Well, what's that?" Did she say she
I
loved you?
love Kevin. I don't know.
And then
why.
I asked
don't
her, and
know.
I said, "Well, did you say you love?" And she goes, "I think I did." And it's because I have a true affection for that man. That's what she
And
said.
I don't know why, but Kevin loves me.
Well, and they did have they probably
You
had
hit it off on
a moment together outside before they walked in today. We don't know.
No. I actually made a joke about trespassing and that am I allowed
She's
to
gonna
shoot?
kill me, actually.
Yeah. Like, literally, that's a joke.
Well, that sounds like at least a budding friendship.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what we wanted. Remember, Johnny, last week's show?
Yeah, Dutch Hall
We said
dating
we
service.
want to have Dutch Hall relationships that come out of our show that have nothing to do. You don't even have to be in our show. If you guys saw each other like on the street, you'd be
Yeah.
so happy to see each other, right?
goodness.
100%.
Yeah. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
All the Dutch Hall brought you together, and there's
Cute.
true affection. So I'm just happy to be a part of it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone who's watched our show or listened or
Thanks,
whatever.
Mom.
And thanks to Genevieve's gorgeous mom.
And we will see you in tea.
And
Yeah. See you next Thursday. Hit it, Johnny.
Hit it.
Cool.
Buddy.